Okay, so today we're going to do a strategy that we call Morph House. Morph being short for morphological, and morph means to change. This is a good strategy for students as you start teaching them academic vocabulary and working on the affixes, prefixes, and suffixes. So it's simple. You can do this on butcher paper. You can do it on your whiteboard. You can create it on a flip chart. And as you get into the upper grades, you can do it however you like. So let's start with a word, a simple word. Let's start with the word list. This is a vocabulary word that you're going to present to your students. And just to put another little visual in here, here's where you're going to represent the part of speech. So you ask students, what part of speech is the word list? At this point, you can give them examples. Give them a sentence. I need to make a list of students in the class. In that sense, it would be a noun. Or please list all your favorite cartoons. So in that sense, it would be a verb. So let's focus on it being a verb right now. Okay? And then you would give them a short, student-friendly definition. To list is to write or tell. Different subjects. Let's just say that, simple. Okay? Now you want to ask, if you're working with students in 2nd through the 12th grade, what are some of the prefixes that we know? You would say, let's start with let's give them pre. Pre-list, EN, UN, and you can add whichever prefixes that you have covered. If you are working with younger kids, you can turn this into another visual, where this could be a tree. And then it represents before the word. This represents after the word, which would be suffixes. So now you can, at this point, either provide the sentence or ask the students to give you how we can change this word, how we can morph this word. Let's add a few suffixes. L-Y, M-E-N-T, S-E-D, E-R, okay? So they might say a pre-list, and you want to make sure that they know what pre means, to before. So a pre-list would be before listing. If you're not sure if it's a word, I always say that we can add a question mark and we can go back and look. Now, if we're going to pre-list, is that a verb still? So we're going to say yes. Okay, let's try enlist. Enlist, to list. Is it a verb? Okay, now let's look at suffixes. Listly, listment, lists. Let's do lists. He lists all the friends in a class. Still a verb. Listed. Still a verb. And look at the word lister. One who lists. Is that still a verb? You can show them that it changes the part of speech. At this point, you can have, you're going to have somebody go to the dictionary and check if this in fact is a word. Then you can have them play with the words in sentences. They can make a new sentence using the new words that they have come up with. Many times you can take vocabulary that you're using for reading or whether it's writing. You can use a sentence from your text, from your content areas, and take out a word. One variation, you can have them draw a little sun here and call it synonyms. It's hard to say. And on the rays, they can write words that mean the same thing.